am a narcissist's worst nightmare. At this point, they don't want to fuck with me. Mothers are the gardeners of the family dynamic. With that being said, the matrix family dynamic was organized precisely to disrupt the natural flow and the natural balance within the healthy divine mother garden environment. I really am so glad that Spirit gave me this analogy, because that's exactly it. Our family dynamics represents a garden. Just like Earth is a big garden of the Great Mother, we can call Earth the daughter to the Great Mother. This is her garden. This is what she, metaphorically, if you will, this is her garden, what she tends to. It was meant for things to be very natural. The earth was meant for us to experience love, peace, harmony, unity, and just unconditional love. The matrix was created somehow in that and disrupted the natural flow of things and created another matrix, with matrix meaning a trap, a network, a maze, a womb, okay? A heart. That's what matrix means. It also means a complex network, which means the matrix was created to be a web, a trap of deception, a web, a trap of confusion, and ultimately it was created from at the root to never be able to be figured out. And daughter literally means offspring. So that's why I say Earth is the daughter to the Great Mother, her creation, okay? The masculine and the feminine. That is the trio. That is the divine family. The father, mother, son, daughter. This is daughter Earth, okay? So these malevolent forces that created the matrix to keep the garden out of balance, out of sync, they became like the weeds to the garden, okay? Just imagine how one weed can turn into 1,000 weeds in a garden that you may have in your backyard if you don't catch it in time and pull it up at the root. Weeds can destroy a garden, okay? So the matrix family dynamic has to create a environment that will allow these malevolent forces to thrive in. So if these malevolent forces can get that mother to hate herself and disrupt the balance within herself by creating situations and circumstances and environments in the mother's childhood in order to depress, suppress, oppress the mother's state of mind, okay, into believing that she is everything less than divine, then that means the garden that the mother creates for her children will be insufficient. It will be lacking the love that it needs for the foundation. It will be lacking the respect. It will be lacking the ability to create an environment that will allow that child to become the best and greatest version of themselves, while that mother provides the necessary guidance, protection, independence, and accountability in the process. It actually disrupts and cripples the mother's ability to be able to transform as the mother so that she could grow with her child and at every milestone, okay? So if the mother is crippled and enabled mentally and psychologically to transform at every milestone within her child, and her garden is disrupted by way of not providing the environment for that child to thrive and hit every milestone holistically, right? In a good state of well-being, then that means the part of herself, which is her intuition and her ability to feel and be emotionally connected to her child, has been disrupted. Okay? And once that happens, those malevolent forces will then intrude the garden of that mother. She will then become an entity, or a entity will then be able to operate and control the environment of her garden. Okay? Now things are getting mercury. Now things are getting, she's not pruning her garden. Okay? She's not preparing her garden. She's not tending to her seeds that she's planted. She's not, keeping the pest away. She's not planting seeds and waiting for harvest, and she's just not tending to her garden, right? So I hope y'all picking up what I'm putting down, is the importance of a mother in a sufficient environment is important, and being consciously and aware and creating an environment for her child. Okay, so that's what I feel like a lot of us as generational curse breakers come in at, because we are now tending to the garden. We are now tending to the garden that our mothers unconsciously left and abandoned. And unfortunately, they cannot perceive that as helping the generation, or they cannot perceive that in a healthy way that they need to, because every thought pattern, every neural pattern within their mind and psyche has been flipped, so they don't even know how to receive the help that we are doing as generational curse breakers, and how important our roles is for the long-term causes and effect on the family dynamic and family lineage. We have a very important role. We have a very important purpose. And when you don't have the support from your family, when you don't have, the support of the mother, it's not easy. But we're understanding that our role is going to help the next generation, and now we are becoming the cause and effect in real time, and we're going to watch our family dynamics transform back into natural order and back into divine balance, because we chose to pluck the weeds up at the root. We chose to see our parents been tending to weeds. Weeds hurt. You get pricked in the finger, they all nasty and big and all over the place. They've become delusional to the point where they think that they have been doing a good thing and a good deed for our families this long, when they've been creating a breeding ground for dysfunction and toxic behaviors to thrive, versus pulling the negativity out at the root, the toxic behaviors out at the root, and replacing them with wholeness and balance. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this message here. You can catch me in the next video. Remember, a narcissist's greatest weapon is confusion. Let's unravel that. Okay, Ashe, make sure you guys sign up for the Patreon. I'll have everything linked down below. If there are any topics that you want me to discuss, be sure to leave it in the comments, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Ashe.